The Honduran criminal justice system was essentially non-functioning. It could almost feel lawless in some of these neighborhoods throughout the cities of Honduras. And there was a number of reasons why it wasn't working. And the first and most obvious one was extreme poverty. Police departments, the prosecutor's office, the judiciary was wildly understaffed, while the United Nations recommended that countries have one judge for every 4,000 citizens. Honduras had one judge for every 55,000 citizens. And that was, way worse than it even sounded, because this was also one of the most violent countries in the world. These judges, these prosecutors, and these police officers who already have way too many cases on their plate also don't have enough resources. So you walk into a governmental building in Tegucigalpa, which is the capital of Honduras, and you will see desks without computers, printers without ink. There will be cars, not enough cars, but they won't have any fuel in them. There wasn't enough resources to do the job. The other problem was corruption. This was a police force that was infected by narco trafficking and doing deals with the gangs. And sometimes that was elaborate. Sometimes, there were groups within the police that were running murder for hire rings or carjacking rings. And sometimes they would arrest a criminal or a gang member, and the gang member would pay them a little money to let them go. So there was a lot of that going on. And then I think the other factor which really inhibited the functioning of this system was that the people of the city in these marginalized communities did not trust these functionaries for good reason. But when the community doesn't trust the functionaries, the criminal justice system can't function, because you need witnesses to close cases. And when witnesses think that cops and courts and prosecutors are corrupt, they don't participate.